Hi everyone, my name is Haseeb and I'm going to bake for you a banana chiffon cake with coffee cream and walnut praline. So let's get started. Okay, so let's start with ingredients. सबसे पहले we've got 3 eggs जो कि मैंने separate कर दिए हैं, egg whites here and yolks here. Then we have about 2 tablespoons oil, vegetable oil. Then we have about 1/3 cup of sugar, caster sugar, 1/3 cup of cake flour. Cake flour means जिसमें थोड़ा सा cornflour added हो. We have a pinch of salt and 2 ripe bananas. Small bananas का size था about 50 grams. Okay, and we have 1.5 tablespoons of milk. Okay, so first of all, we are going to beat the yolks along with the milk and the oil and the mashed bananas. Okay, so let's start beating. Okay, so we have beaten it till they are light in color and fluffy. Okay, so now I'm going to add a pinch of salt and the cake flour. Okay, I'm going to incorporate it inside first. Okay, and then I'm going to beat it for a minute. So our flour is mixed inside. So let's put this on the side, and now we're going to start beating our egg whites. Okay, so now we're going to start beating our egg whites. We start with slow. Okay, now when the egg whites become like this, then we start adding our sugar, 1 teaspoon at a time. We have to add it gradually so that the sugar gets beaten very well. Okay, when our egg whites come to this point, they become stiff peaks, then we have to stop beating them. Okay, so now I'm going to start mixing them in the yolk batter. Okay, so now we have our batters. This is the yolk batter and this is the egg white. These are the egg white and the sugar. See, इस तरह stiff होना चाहिए, that should not fall. Now I'm going to start mixing this in gradually. You should not be losing the air of these egg whites, so we're going to fold them in gradually like this. So we have to fold the whole egg white mixture gradually in the yolk mixture. Okay, so now we have folded our egg whites in the yolk mixture properly. The egg whites are incorporated. Now I'm going to pour this mixture into the cake pan. इस केक में we don't have to grease the sides क्योंकि फिर वो rising में hinder करता है. We just grease the bottom of the pan. Okay, so I'm going to pour it in. Okay, so the batter is in the pan and I'm going to put it in the oven. Okay, tap this pan a few times ताकि batter settles up. I've got my oven at 155 degrees centigrade. And I'm putting my cake inside for about 40 minutes. Then we'll check whether it's done or not. So our cake is done. It took about 1 hour to bake. Now we're going to take it out. It's out of the oven now. We're going to keep it to cool. We'll let it cool for about 1 or 2 hours. Cake को side से थोड़ा सा लूजन करना है एंड तो जिस पैन में जिस प्लेट में आपने डेकोरेट करना है वी आर गोइंग टू टेक इट आउट ऑन दैट. ओके, बटर पेपर उतार देंगे लाइक दिस. ओके, so our cake is cool now and we are going to prepare the cream, the coffee cream. लेकिन उससे पहले I want to prepare the praline, the walnut praline, जिसके लिए we are going to need about half cup of sugar, granulated sugar, and 1/4 cup of walnuts. Okay, so let's begin. We are going to put this sugar in this pan and we are going to put on the stove. Okay, we have to make it melt, caramelize on low heat जब तक ये caramel brown नहीं हो जाता. Okay, it's going to take a little time, so we have to wait. Our praline is getting melted, our sugar is getting melted, caramelized like this. We have to keep moving it. Our sugar is melted, it's caramelized. So now what we are going to do is we have a greased baking paper over here. I'm going to pour the walnuts on this side and I'm going to pour my caramel on top of it like this. Okay, so this is done. Okay, now we are going to leave it to cool down and then we are going to break it into pieces. Now I'm going to take off this praline. It's cooled and it's going to come off easily because I had oiled this baking sheet. So now I'm going to put it in a chopper or a Ziploc bag and I'm going to crush it down into small pieces so it becomes praline. praline हमारी हो चुकी है. Now we are going to start with the cream. We are going to need half cup of cream and we are going to start beating it now. And okay, so let's start. Okay, so the cream is beaten now, and now I'm going to add a half teaspoon mixed in, half teaspoon of water, and I'm going to add that to the cream. Okay, so our cream is done. Alright, this is our coffee cream. Okay, so now finally we're going to decorate our cake. What we're going to do is, I'm just going to simply put the coffee cream on top of the cake like this. I'm not going to be decorating the sides because the sides look beautiful, just like this. Okay, now I've got my cream in a piping bag, and I'm going to make small flowers on the side like this. Okay, so this is done. Okay, so I'm making little flowers on the top as well, like this. Okay, now we have our praline over here. I'm going to sprinkle the praline in the middle. Okay, I'm going to sprinkle it a little generously so it is good and it tastes like toffee walnuts. Okay, so and finally, because this is a banana cake, so the decoration won't be complete without putting some bananas. So I put the bananas, you can see the final look, and as this is a birthday cake, it needs to have a happy birthday. It's totally incomplete without that. So here is a happy birthday, and here are some balloons. Okay, so that looks nice. Okay, everybody, so this was my banana chiffon cake with the coffee cream and walnut praline. Thank you.